Hello and welcome to the
tasting.
No, the dining hall. Okay.
The dining hall.
Right, let's do it again. Hello and welcome to the dining hall. Today we've got a selection of beers to taste. One being our very own, which has already been tasted, so yeah, disclaimer alert, a bit of bias. And then we've got some very interesting other beers that we'll show you today. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. So now I'll introduce you to each beer. So first off, we've got a beer that is, here we go. So it's a wild beer, a very local beer to us. So you know, Somerset, what can I say? And it's it's called, what is it called? Adventures in IPA, I believe. Just as yeast, well, this is pretty obvious, but so it says a mixed fermentation combining 3 yeasts. I know. Apparently creates magical layers of flavour, but we'll see what happens. And a bit of a touch of acidity as well. Pink grapefruit and very moorish, dry and moorish to finish. Not showing it. Oh, no, don't. Here is. Of course, it's the so-called eco warriors who treat their employees fairly. And everything. So it's the Brewdog Punk IPA. You know, it's the top dog, as they say. If you can beat this, then you can beat anything. So what does it say? It says fiercely defiant, independent, and it says united we stand for better beer, which we can all agree is a good idea. Okay, so next up we got a very special beer that I'm sure not many of you saw coming. So here it is. So it's a Brewdog beer as well, but it's in partnership with a German brewery, I believe. And they basically just made a really strong beer by freezing it, cutting the water off and redoing that till it reached 57.8%. So all I can say is this. I have no idea what to expect with this, because can you really call it a beer? It's like a sandwich or like a burger. Is a burger a sandwich? Is a sandwich a burger? Who knows? I'm not going to talk about that because we could be here for hours. Off we go. Next up, we've got the Trickster's beer. One small hop for a man, apparently. That's what I've called it. So yeah, here we go. Here it is. So obviously a lot bigger volume because we don't deal in small sizes here. And as you can see, look how lovely it looks. Like the way it glistens in the sun is like no other beer you can see. Obviously they're all other cans, so you can't see them. But you know, you just look at it. It looks like golden snow that's been melted. So yeah. So on to the tasting. So let's kick it off, shall we? So we'll start off with the wild beer. So let's give it a try. We have 4 glasses, we'll share a glass.
COVID and that.
Yeah. Doesn't exist anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Excuse my pouring as well.
I do like the design of the can, by the way, just to point that out.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit very out there, and I suppose that's how you capture an audience these days, isn't it? So as you can see, look at there's quite a stable head on the beer, a very light colour. You can see how the fruitiness is gonna, you know, just resonate through the beer. So oh, that smells good. Oh, all done and dusted. We're done here.
You haven't even drunk it yet. Come on, Tom.
Well, that's smooth. That is one smooth ass beer. What are your thoughts, Will? Going straight in with the taste, no smell.
Okay, that's nice.
What are your characteristics? Are you getting the grapefruit through?
Oh, I'm not getting the grapefruit. I just think it's just very clean tasting. I enjoy that. I would have that again. I would have that with a meal.
It's like smooth jazz. If this is a musician, this is a music genre. This is smooth jazz.
Because is it smooth jazz because it's smooth?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Do you understand that? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll give it.
Okay. Are we going out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10. I'm thinking maybe.
I think I'd go
8.251. I think I'd give it out of 10. Obviously, not 8.
I'm gonna go 7.6.
Ooh. What were you lacking there, Will? What's missing?
I think there's more to come. That's what I think there is. That's what I'm waiting for.
That's true. He has planned for the future. Right, so we're going to do a little cleanse of the palate.
On to the next one.
So now, let's drink some Brewdog, not Dog, Punk IPA.
God, this is what you wanted. Here we go.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice sound.
Should have done it next to the mic.
Oh, yeah, actually. Oh, it's very good. You can tell the difference.
It's not as frothy. It's a lot clearer.
A bit more clear, golden colour, I'd say. Whereas this is more of a subdued gold.
The bubbles look like they're staying a bit longer as well, but
on the nose, it smells quite nice. It smells a bit like there's not that much to it, but that's because I've just had a brilliant beer from Wild Beer. But let's give it a try.
Go for it.
Alright, I'm going to let you taste first because I'm...
First time having this.
I feel like it's lacking something.
That ain't it. That ain't it, brother.
I think that's maybe a miss. I think maybe we need to cleanse the palate more, because obviously we've gone for a very fruity beer to.
I might go back to this one. Is that right? Oh, I do prefer that one. Wild Beer is a lot nicer than that, I have to say. Sorry, Brewdog. I'm willing. I want a sponsorship.
It tastes a bit watery. It just tastes. It tastes too manufactured, too mass-produced. That's the problem.
This feels too sparkly. I feel like I'm just tasting bubbles, whereas this one I do actually taste the flavours, which.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think. I'd say.
I think
6.
Yeah, I would go 6. Yeah, I'd say 6. Yeah.
It's just not smooth jazz.
It's a drink I'd have on its own at the start, and then I wouldn't have it again. It'd be a one-time thing. I wouldn't have it regularly.
It's never going to be the true love. It's simply one for the experience.
Yeah, for the price you're paying for that, I don't think it is. I mean, I'd love a sponsorship, but I'm sorry.
We're not eco-friendly enough, unfortunately.
That's true.
So yeah.
So
halfway through, what are you thinking? Good start.
Yeah,
Would you say there's more to come?
There's more to come. I'm just worried now for what is just in front of me.
So now we've got the 57.8% beer. So this is going to be a very interesting tasting. So I might need to get a knife. Bloody wasps. Alright, so we've got the 57.8% beer, so we're going to see what's...
I do like the presentation of it.
The wax, fuck off. Oh god, that smells like Tabasco.
Just put a little bit in, just a tiny amount. Just too much, Tom, we're not going to drink all that.
It's almost like a whiskey colour. Oh, it's not good on the nose.
That looks like whiskey. That is not beer. I'm sorry. want some water with that.
Do you want to give it a try, Will?
Oh my god.
Ooh. It's a really weird taste. Yeah, it's not
Oh god, that is awful.
don't know. It just tastes like it starts off like a beer and then just turns into whiskey. It's like an ale which then progresses into a whiskey.
It's not beer.
It's not too bad. It's just that the start makes it worse, I think, because of.
Yeah, I prefer it now than I did at the start, but it tastes very alcoholic.
Yeah, that's
It's a no from me.
I'd say it's a good. It's not. Now I think of it, it doesn't really suit the rest of the beers that are on offer here.
No.
So this is more like maybe an after dinner drink, if you could say that.
Yeah.
If you really wanted something fruity, but it's not fruity. It's just fruity and I'd say.
No, I mean, as a beer, I'd give it 0 out of 10. But as a general alcoholic drink, I would give it a 5.
I can feel it burning my soul. So
yeah, you can't drink that on its own.
After that, let's just hope the next one is top tier, because I'm sure it will be.
Right.
So we've got the homemade beer, and this is already very nice because I may have tasted some, but Will's not tasted some, so he's not seen the light.
I'm looking forward to this.
So let's give it a good old open.
Oh,
Look at all that! Look at all that carbonation.
that's good. No, I'd say that it's the best unboxing of the lot so far. Ooh, it's a bit lighter, isn't it?
It's very light, isn't it?
You want to go first?
So here we have the. Oh, that smells nice. That smells so nice. Listen, I mean, you really can't beat it. Oh,
Oh god, that's actually quite nice.
I don't know why you're surprised, Will.
Yeah, that is really nice. I mean, it's weird though. It's amazingly not as colourful. It's
Yeah.
I think this is similar to this one,
Yeah. The wild beer.
but this just feels a bit fresher. I think because presumably I think Brewdog's become less crafty.
Yeah.
Personally.
It's the problem with mainstream
So,
mass manufacturing.
I think it's going to be tight between which one
I think
go
that.
for.
So I'd position them as this is obviously smooth jazz, and this is like
Well,
I
that
don't know, a
was-
bit of funk. No, this is smooth.
Oh, that's smooth jazz.
I believe. I might be wrong, but anyway, I'd position them in the middle here.
Flashback to the earlier part of the video.
So this is very smooth, I'd say, but also this has obviously got the fruitiness of a craft ale or craft beer, and this has got the best of both, I'd say. So I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5. I think that the problem with it is that we haven't made enough. That's the problem.
That is true.
So
Yeah. What did I go for that one? I went for 7.6. I think I'll go 8.6. Yeah. I go 8.6. Just for the freshness, really.
not a bad day's
Better.
work, is it? Making this beer.
Easy peasy.
Don't know how they struggle, but
Oh,
So,
they
yeah.
definitely struggle.
so we'll rank them in our order of beerness. So this being 1, obviously. And then we've got the wild beer, Brewdog, and then unfortunately this is going very far down.
It's good, yeah. That is. Yeah. No, I agree with that.
So yeah.
Thank you to Wild Beer, Brewdog, and Tom.
Yep. Yeah.
So there's the dining hall.
Just need to think of some like
Trickster.
labels and branding, and then we'll be hitting the beer market soon. Don't you worry. And
Yeah,
then,
at your local shop soon.
Yeah. But I think that concludes it, doesn't it, Will? What else do you have to say? Thank you to our sponsor, Squarespace. No, there's no sponsor there. So what, Will?
Well, I was just going to say, comment below your favourite and let us know if there are any other beers you want us to taste. That's the important thing, really.
Yeah. So
And,
down below.
and also comment who has the better shirt today. Both the same brand. Just put it on taste, really.
And also look here to see my how I made the beer, because obviously that's what you
Good
should watch
video,
next.
Yeah.
Is how you made it. So I think that concludes the tasting. So have a good one, and see you in the next one. Au revoir.
Goodbye.
To recreate this amazing beer.
I recommend it. It's a good watch.
And I'll put the link to the mix and hops I used down below, so make it even easier to make your own beer. So yeah, that's it, and
Peace.
see ya.
Goodbye.
Au revoir. Guten Tag.
Arrivederci.